Let me ask you a serious question. Is it madness to start a business in Nigeria? Because sometimes, it be like say, na punishment you enter. Now listen, Dangote said something that sounded like a joke, but it's actually one of the deepest business statements ever said in Nigeria. He said, if I have a big enemy, my prayer is for him to go and build a refinery. Well, that's a billionaire's language for Nigeria will test your spirit. Not your business plan, not your CV. It will test your spirit to the core. Hello, welcome to lesson 3 of this Dangote Masterclass. When Dangote made that statement, he wasn't insulting anybody. He was exposing something deep. In Nigeria, doing business is not only about selling. It's about surviving. Sometimes you plan your business like this. I will invest money, I will hire workers, grow slowly, reinvest the profits. But Nigeria will now add another department to your business. I call this the survival department because Dangote also said something painful. According to him, he says he rather has more security people than workers in his factories. Think about that for a second. So the question is, are Nigerians naturally thieves, or the system has just turned business into street fight? Because sometimes you spend more money protecting your business than growing your business. And listen, this is not only about refinery. This is in every business in Nigeria. Farming, logistics, trading, importation, manufacturing, warehousing, even POS business. They go still cheat you, they go disturb you. Let me even use myself as an example. When I was building my latest warehouse in Nasarawa, something happened that opened my eyes. Instead of encouraging me like, you are creating jobs, well done, some people in the community turned it into, I must pay this one, I must pay that one, bring something, settle this person. And the painful part, most of these payments were into private accounts. And if you don't pay, they start delaying you, frustrating you, blocking you. Meanwhile, your warehouse is supposed to employ people, feed families, create activity, move the economy. But in Nigeria, sometimes your biggest challenge is not customers. It is human beings with small power. So what's the lesson here? The real enemies of Nigerian businesses are extortion, bottlenecks, settlement mentality, sabotage, unnecessary delay, and policy confusion. That is why some Nigerians who are talented, hardworking, intelligent, they still fail. Not because they are lazy, but because the environment can drain you. So let me give you the business strategy for lesson 3. If you want to survive and succeed in Nigeria, you must build with this mindset. Resilience must be part of your budget. Not just money for stock, not just money for rent, not just money for adverts. You must budget for documentation. Paperwork can save your life. Compliance, even if it's stressful, do it. Relationships, because in Nigeria, who knows you still matters a lot, almost in every sector. Then systems, so that people cannot easily mess you up. Long-term mindset, because quick success can break you. Nigeria is not the place you do business with soft heart. You do business with brain. You do business with strategy. You do business like somebody that knows the game is not fair, but you will still win. And this is where Dangote's own mindset is powerful. A man that has put over 20 billion into one project. Do you think he will watch it go up in flames? The simple answer is no. He will fight. He will push. He will use every legal weapon available, because this is not just business. This is industry. This is survival. This is generational wealth. And that mindset is what every serious entrepreneur in Nigeria must learn. So, if you have ever felt like business in Nigeria is making you mentally unstable, you are not weak. You are not lazy. You are just doing business in one of the hardest environments on earth. And if you can survive here, you can succeed anywhere. Because at the end of the day, you are not mad. Nigeria is just a very advanced business exam. Pass it and your reward is long-term money, long-term growth, and real generational wealth. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.